Hello guys, welcome to a very random craft stream because I really want to craft. It's my last day off work, so I was like, hey, I'm just going to do a stream of my own. So I don't know how long this is going to last, we'll see. But I'm going to try and do a stream, so we'll see how long we go on for. I've got my tea, I'm all armed with my tea. I've also got Merle from Adventure Zone. Hoping to try and get his little wooden. He basically has like a half wooden arm. So I'm going to hopefully try and see if I can make this glove look something like wood. Yay! With foam and craft knives and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Hello Daydream, welcome to the very random little stream. Which is very awkward on my own. The cat's just walked in, so best bander is here, it's fine. But yes, I am going to attempt to do this. So we'll see what happens. I think the first thing probably to do is to get my camera up, that always helps. See what you guys can see. So, my little glove obviously kind of needs a hand in it, really. But unfortunately, I'm very right-handed. In canon, it's a right arm. So my little right hand cannot do that. So I'm going to have to probably stuff it with some material. So I've got some spare material and I'm probably going to try and stuff this glove with so it looks somewhat like a human being. Right. So, got some spare random stuff here. It's just random material from a material box. I basically use it for the top part of it for the lace for hopefully Merle's beard. But the bottom half of it is useless because it's all lace. It's basically a lace curtain, and there's literally no point. So this is all spare, so I'm just going to use this to stuff my glove. I'm cutting off the potentially useful part. Out. What have you been up to, Daydream? You had a nice Christmas and things. Try. See if I can get like the fingers all stuffed as well, because I kind of need to like put foam on top of this. And really, rather not have to take my arm in and out a lot. This is all trial and error, so we'll see what happens. And actually see what I'm working on. Oh, you got a turntable and tickets to see a comedian. That's pretty cool. My Christmas was very good. Very chilled. Just spent time with the family. But like today, there's nothing really family going on. So it means I can kind of sit and I'm just like, I want to stream. I want to craft. It's my last day off. I'm back at work tomorrow, so kind of want to do things while I'm off. Apologies though, because I've got a horrendous cough. Which is why I also have tea. My sister got me a very Harry Potter related mug. Like, I don't want to overstuff this. I want it to be like a finger. But the other banders are giving me some good options. We usually go to my aunt's house on St. Stephen's Day. Is today St. Stephen's Day? Like, technically. Or is it just Boxing Day? I get confused. So I'm back at work tomorrow, Thursday and Friday. I've got family stuff on Thursday. So that's after work though. Okay, yes. Right, okay, so today is St. Stephen's Day. I forget. Trying to make these look like fingers. Trying to figure out how fat my fingers are. Pretty much. I'm not as bad as Blair, who was actually working yesterday. And Luke works a lot at Christmas as well. So again, he's not working today or yesterday. I think he might also be back at work tomorrow. There's a few of us. There's also a few of us that are off completely. I'm really sorry. Try not to cough when I'm really failing because I'm trying to talk. Luckily, with this arm thing that I'm doing, I only actually have to do one arm because he canonically has one wooden arm and one normal arm. Unfortunately, it is his right arm that is chopped off and replaced with a wooden arm. So I'm severely right-handed, so this could be interesting. I'm making little tubes out of this material and stuffing it in. See how we get on with it. I'm out of commission from us to take 2 trips to the hospital. Oh no, that's not good. Chop that arm. Yeah, I'll basically have no right arm. Technically, I can obviously take the thing off, but it's a pain when you're in cosplay and you're trying to take something off. I think my left arm would be free, but still. But yeah, I heard from Bethan and Luke, who have both kind of done gauntlet type things before, that if you kind of stuff it, you have something to kind of work from where you don't have to keep taking your arm in and out of it when you're working on it. And things like hot glue work like a lot better when you don't just stick your hand in it and try and hot glue things to it and burn yourself in the process. It's just very awkward. Right now. But yeah, I'm just chopping things. My computer does not like me today. There we go. Sitting on the floor chopping net curtains. It's my life now, fam. It's my life now. But because this is all complete scrap, I don't really mind. It's not like it's costing me anything. Yeah. Always fun. So what else are you getting up to this kind of holiday period? That's a nice fabric though. It's literally a net curtain, man. Like, it's very, very cheap. It was from the fabric store. I basically got it for the top half of it, which was just very thin netting, like this type of netting. and I got that for his Merle's beard because I can hopefully put more yarn into it. And kind of, if it's lace, like the theory is like with like lace front wigs, for example, is literally lace that is used at the front. But the actual lace that they use for that, and for like beards and moustaches as well, that is used in like the theatre industry, is really expensive. And I don't have that kind of money to spend like 30 quid on a beard. That actually I prefer the yarn, and it probably won't match my wig. So you totally didn't go around nicking people's curtains on Christmas Eve. Yeah, that's me. Nicking everyone's curtains. Santa Claus strikes again. But yeah, a lot of the banders are obviously doing like family things today, which is fair enough. I was just like, today is not my family day, and I want to do some crafting, so I'm just going to go solo. See how long we last. Because if I'm crafting, I might as well jump on stream. But unfortunately, it's not very interesting right now because literally I'm just stuffing a glove. So fabulous. I have some fingers. Very lumpy fingers. Really try and shape them. You know, you have a watermelon problem when you're given 4 different watermelon related items. See, now I have a Harry Potter problem, but we all know this. I was given many, many Harry Potter gifts. My Secret Santa at work gave me Harry Potter gifts. Obviously, all the banders gave me Harry Potter related gifts. My sister gave me a Harry Potter mug. Like, it's kind of well known in my fam. Kind of like Harry Potter, man. Well, and Firefly as well, because the banders did. I might have to post up my picture of the bander and Bethan's presents from them to me, because oh my god, they're gorgeous. Sarah and Debbie have been like shopping basically all year at cons to get everyone's Christmas presents and birthday presents and everything. And boy, you can tell, because like we loved SunnyCon last year because the artists were literally as big. It's held in a football stadium in Newcastle. Newcastle football stadium, which is rather large, and you had one layer of the football kind of like football stadium, like for dealers, which is kind of quite normal. And you also had the same size area for artists. We're all kind of suckers for art and individual like stuff that you can't find elsewhere. So we all bought quite a lot. I got some really pretty stuff for Christmas from the other members, which is cool. I'm just trying to have a stuffed glove with some fingers. Probably need to like try and maybe clip or something at the end to keep it in. But it's pretty much stuffed, it's ready to go. Got some gluing and foam times. So there's an arm in there. It's about as thick as my actual wrist. Oh, it's not too bad. So yeah, we'll see. Let me try and find something for the end though that's not permanent. Hold on, clip or something. Where is it? Oh, some contact tracing in here. What is that? More contact tracing in here. Oh, that's really cool. I want like a clothes peg or something. Max will say some clothes pegs. Stick a few bendy metal wires in the fingers. I could, but this is just a temporary measure. Obviously, my actual hand's going to go in there at some point. This is more kind of so I can sort it out. I'm going to go find a plastic clothes peg from downstairs. I'll be right back. Oh, it didn't take long. I knew exactly what my clothes pegs were, to be fair. There we go. Just keeps it closed, keeps it all from falling out. Because I'm not going to start work on this bit. I'm going to start working on the top. I don't need it to be super stuffed at the ends. Lonely, I'm so lonely. You're not lonely, Adrian. You love it. That was literally 5 seconds. Come on, man. Right, you can go back up there. Okie doke. So, I have made some foam. I'll show you what I've got. Try and angle my camera. So I got me some thin craft foam type. Like it's very thin. It's very flexible, which is kind of why I wanted this stuff. I've used this for like details for Cassandra's armour, for example. But like I use a slightly thicker actual one for the actual plate. I've got my craft knives, my little set, which is from my fella a little while ago now when I started working on armour stuff. I've got me a chopping board which also doubles as a heat-proof board, which is why it's got random foam on it. And foil. And then I've also got some scissors as well. I tend to be better with scissors than craft knives anyway. Just like a sacrifice. Not see it past the chair. There we go. Sacrificial hand. But yeah, basically what my plan is to try and see. So obviously I want this to look kind of wooden. It's like wood with sort of vines and stuff on it. So my plan is try and do some separate pieces for the fingers. Which is kind of funny where I'm going to use more of the scrap end of it, which is kind of this end. So I'm going to chop off a little piece, it's a bit more manageable. I don't need this massive piece of foam right now. I'm using my knives. Knives is correct. Hey, Debu. Debu is watching. People have got like family and stuff kind of going on and not following me around the whole time. Oh, Debbie's here. Maybe Debbie can help me. Help. I've stuffed my glove. That's about as good as I'm gonna get. Like, hi Debbie! Hi Debbie! You love me. You're crazy. Right, so what I want is that obviously my fingers will have joints in. Kinda want a little piece for each joint really. So I can still move my fingers. So it's very small pieces I'm gonna need. I'm gonna cut this even smaller. Sure, for now. You're a nutter. You love me. I'm trying to think now whether I want. I don't think I want it all the way around because obviously then I can't move my finger at all. I want it most of the way. I'm kind of wrapping around might be an option. So this will go on the thumb. I suspect the thumb's really the hardest piece. So can I do that? Kind of for that bit. If that makes sense. Kind of on that part of my thumb. And then either hot glue it or contact adhesive it. So I'm going to try some contact adhesive first. You draw on your hand. Yeah, I could do. To be honest, it's kind of why I stuffed the glove. I've got basically a load of fabric in the glove. So it's like stuffed to kind of mimic my hand. So that I'm not kind of doing it on like a 2D piece as such. It's got some fabric in it. But considering that kind of worked, I might just try it with the contact adhesive and see what goes on. Because these are really cheap gloves. Like if I screw it up, screw it up. The best bit as well with contact adhesive is not to put too much on, she says, so that it drips onto the thing. And spread it out with a spare piece. You also ideally want to put some on the actual thing you're adhering to as well. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Oh god, the fumes. The fumes are beautiful. Let it dry to it a little bit so it's tacky. I've got contact adhesive, I've also got hot glue, I just want to see if I'm going to go find my hot glue. I quite like contact adhesive. But it usually works pretty well. But this is where I'll just hold it on and see how it sticks. It don't stick very well, just hold it. Hopefully hold it and everything and everything. I think it's holding. We'll see. I have this fun to come working out Luke's gauntlet. Yeah, this is why I was like, why is Debbie not here? God. We could be sat here experiencing my pain. But see, I know this has worked for Luke, so because he's done Fenris gauntlets with some pieces, so we can actually still move his fingers. That seems to have stuck okay. What I might do is I might just do like the thumb and put it in and see how we get on with it. Like if I pull the stuffing out and kind of put the thumb on, if that makes sense. I'm gonna leave a little gap. But actually this piece is actually pretty good for the top. The piece I was using for the contact adhesive anyway. Right, except these are cheap anyway. If I screw it up, screw it up. But at least then I know what I'm doing. Yes, don't put contact adhesive on with your finger. It's really not the cleverest idea in the world. Because then you stick to everything. So potentially I can shape these if I keep them. Just want to kind of see how the concept works. That's kind of what I've got. I want a little gap in there anyway for the joint. I'm going to try and let that dry. Let's not touch it for a little while. And then once it's dry, I'll pull the stuffing out and put my thumb in and see kind of how it works. And if I can move my thumb, that would be nice. The other option as well is to try and maybe get some touchscreen like tips for it and sort of stick them on the bottom. But that's kind of when it's done, I'll do that. Also, the angle of this means I have to like sit like a little hunchback. But yeah, while that dries, let's just push this up a second. There we go. I have to sit like a hunchback. Oh yeah. So you can't see it because it's not catching light. If lost, return to Remus. Debbie's part of Debbie's Christmas to me. She's a good egg. Like, it doesn't need to be super what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I'm going to put texture and stuff into the foam anyway. Hopefully with either my soldering iron or just a craft knife. I want to try and get all the pieces on first, then do some texturing, then obviously painting type stuff once it's all kind of textured and stuff. But my plan was just at least to start it and see how we get on with it. And like I said, it's one of those things where I'm not really too bothered if it goes wrong, because it's all from scrap foam that I already have, and a glove that literally probably cost me about £5. So, plus I only have to do one. So I'd have to make matching ones, unlike Debbie. Oh wait, no, actually, no, she has just one to do as well. But yeah, hopefully that should be at least touch dry, so let's try taking my piggies out. My stuffing out. Kind of my idea as well with doing oh, I might not have stuff that well. It's going to fall off in a second. This is really awkward though, because obviously got the rest of the stuffing in there as well, so let's pull that out. Okay. It's movable. It's exciting. Obviously, it's not sticking great though. Let me try and put it on properly. There we go. But yeah. Oh my god, the lighting in here is terrible today. Try not to have it against my black t-shirt. Maybe get the light itself. It's not sticking the greatest. I might try some hot glue. Hot glue was recommended by both Bethan and Luke, just I prefer working with contact adhesive. I'm a bit rubbish at hot glue, really. But hey, if hot glue's gonna get me results, that's all I need. Stuff them back in then. The pieces seem to be okay. It's always good. Now you have yummy dessert. Christmas food is best food. I have just eaten Twiglets. And I have been eating my cinnamon buns for 3 days that I made. So I'm with you on that one. Yeah, Debs, I think hot glue might be the way forward for this. I know Debbie was saying that she was possibly going to use like a leather glove, whereas I kind of wanted a stretchy opera glove for mine. Mainly because I don't really need it to be super. I'm going to paint it and stuff anyway, it doesn't need to be super like coloured or anything like that. Right. So, I just have to go find my hot glue gun then. Jeez. Let's put the cap on the contact adhesive, shall we? Where's my hot glue gun? I think it's downstairs somewhere. So I will be right back. This is the problem with having just one person on stream, it's be lonely. Bonjour. Oh, right. Let's let you use the little. We'll put you on stand if you want to stay. Where's my spare glue sticks? If you know what happens. As soon as you start using this stuff, it numbs it rather a lot. Found my spares, there's plenty. But yeah, I've only got a little babby one. It does the job. I just genuinely don't really use my hot glue gun much. Okay, it's starting to heat up. Let it get nice and hot. Get some more tea. Oh, just try not to let it fall over. Kind of why I have foil on it. Right. Oh my god, every time I move it. There's an old hot glue blob. I was like, is it hot already? Oh god, now of course it's sticking. Jeez. This is the thing, it's a very thin material. I'm trying my best to get it off without breaking it. There we go. It's also stretchy, which is nice. It's kind of vaguely shading stuff. Too hot. Debbie. X-Men. Oh my goodness, stop falling over. You look like you're getting hot. Yep. You are. So, cable out the way. Always useful when you're using hot things. And also, one of the comedies banders, so this should be interesting. You have asbestos hands, which is always useful. Yeah, I think that's sticking better. Hot glue, hot glue. A little bit still off there though. This is a good thing about it. And also, because my fingers aren't inside it, I'm actually able to do it without burning myself, which is nice. Hopefully, says. Something bake there. Thing with hot glue apparently is it won't spread out like contact glue. So it's kind of pretty good about covering the whole thing. Normally, she says, burning herself. Carefully hot glue my finger, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Probably quite good to have the heat up here as well. I'm kind of scared I'll burn my floor if I do that. But yeah. 2 pieces. Pretty solidly glued. I might just trim that a little bit. Hey, AC. Yeah, that's fair enough. Everyone's got family and friends and stuff, which is cool. Just long enough to see Mel do a hand to a glove, yep. Watching Mel mess up with glue. Pretty much. Welcome to my life. This is me and hot glue. This is why I don't really use hot glue very much. I use contact adhesive for a reason. But it's okay. Because I've stuck it a lot better, to be fair. It's looking a lot more. Doesn't need to be all the way around, just need for me. Right, next. I'm trying to think. Slightly longer than that piece. Yeah, the idea of this is so that I can essentially make the carvings and stuff on it. I will kind of probably be doing some like warbler vines and things on it as well. But most of this is going to be covered up with different things. Just trying to get the pieces right. Because what I'm trying to do is make sure that I've got like a movable glove, so essentially that will fit my first knuckle. Ideally I'd want my heat gun and heat it a bit and kind of shape it. I don't have it, but I've got a stuffed glove, so it's fine. I could potentially heat it once it's already stuck on anyway, because it would take a lot to reheat that hot glue. So I've always got that option a bit. It's going to be interesting though, because I want it to go all the way to the edges. But I can't glue it all the way to the edges because then I glue my fingers. Let's hold that until it's dry. I upload the videos for a personal channel and my friends keep asking me to make more videos. What do I do? I'm a nervous wreck. Just make more videos, AC. It's all good. Videos, honestly, the more you're in front of a camera, the easier it is, speaking from experience. If you didn't know, I used to have really severe stage fright and also hated talking in front of a camera. Look at me now. Acting like an idiot on pretty much a weekly basis and gluing my fingers to gloves. Welcome to my life. But yeah, this is heat resistant foam, so I know I can heat it up or use anything hot on it. It should be fine. Avocado socks, sounds good. Yeah, Debbie makes a lot of sense. If you do enjoy it, go for it. Push past the nervousness. Yay! See, Debbie also has the nerves. Look at us. Right, top piece. The nice thing as well about this is that because I'm making it literally from scraps, I have like zero expectations right now. Like, we'll see how this turns out. Also, when you cut a piece too small, you can just get a piece. Right, when you keep cutting a piece too small. I do enjoy it, just me dancing. I'm always scared to show people. Oh, I should just do it anyway, AC. Do you know who's still terrified of singing? Do you know who just went and did a Les Mis panel at Alcon anyway? That'd be me. Like, there's so many things that I've overcome through cosplay. It's untrue. Which is why I'm such a big advocate of it. I'm like, just do it. Cool. What's the worst that can happen? I love how I brought my really posh knives up here and then actually I'm using scissors. Apologies, I keep copying my balloon. Yeah, Debbie's got some good advice there. For sure. Like, I think maybe like getting comfortable in front of a camera is usually a good thing first. And then once you're comfortable in front of a camera, then if you want to just share it with people you trust, you can. Like, we have very little shame at this point. So we just upload everything pretty much. There's still a couple of videos that actually have never made it to YouTube. Because they're just so horrendously bad. Like, we have stuff that we're like, no, we can't share that with anybody because it's just silly. Or just really bad. So everyone kind of has that period of stuff that like doesn't necessarily work. I feel like because a lot of our stuff is improv anyway, we end up just going, just go with it, it's fine. Care like less about it, if that makes sense, like being seen as messed up or anything like that. I'm still trimming bits off these earlier pieces as well. Like, I still don't actually know how Luke managed to get anything out of the cookies video, because we just improv that whole thing of just throw things in a bowl and see what happens. I don't know how Luke managed to cut an hour and a half down to that video. He is a miracle worker. Money? What is money? Yeah, we don't do money on the YouTubes. We don't monetize our videos. Mainly because we do a lot of CMVs and a lot of copyright stuff would be claimed back if we did. So we kind of chose not to. Should probably show you guys what I'm actually working on again. So a lot of this is out of shot because I'm real clever like that. So we've got a finger and a thumb. I think they should work. I think they've got enough room for a joint in between. Quite a bit too much room on that one, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. But again, I'm not too bothered if stuff does kind of show in between because I can always kind of cover it up with vines and stuff anyway. This is just the base layer as such. So middle finger. Yeah, actually, craft knives are really good for thicker foam. But because this is so thin, it honestly cuts fine with the scissors. And I feel like it could be more accurate with the scissors. So I'm just going to continue with the scissors. It's my theory, I'm sticking with it. Yeah, this is all complete experimentation. I have no idea what I'm doing, kids. No idea. Welcome to the Banda life. It's actually really helping with this glove stuff because I'm kind of shaping it around the stuffing, which is really helping. Because I might well get the heat gun out. But I think what I might also do is, like before then, I'll probably carve a lot of the grooves and stuff into it because a lot of that's heat resistant anyway, or heat dependent. So I'll probably do that before. I don't know, I'll have a test on a test piece, I think. Because I quite like this now. However, that first piece is too small. Oh no. This is where I'm like, does this hot glue, can I repair it? Yes, yes I can. Yeah, first piece is too small. So see how I've kind of done the middle joint there? There was too much of a gap there. So I'm going to make a bigger piece. In fact, that piece is pretty much perfect. Except Melly's playing this little piggy went to market with love. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home. Okay, so I've made gloves now because invisible boyfriends are not good enough for high fives. Hang on, I have to high five the glove now. I have to find my camera again first. I was actually doing some good work, guys. You know, high five. High five. I'm getting on with work though. This is unusual for a Craftstream for me. Normally I'm too busy chatting. And then just get on with it. Oh, it's very hot glue now though. It's heated up to the full capacity. See, it's steaming. Let's avoid that hot glue, shall we? Winkles. Oh no, I'll apparently stick my fingers on it, it's fine. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. This little piggy went wee 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 all the way home. I don't know if I can't actually see my face either. I just slumped right down to the floor. That hurts. Hot glue strings everywhere. That's better. Learning on the go, as always, with cosplay. How to decide what you're doing halfway through. I think my little finger's a bit dead. I don't think it's got very much stuffing in the bottom. The dead little finger might need restuffing, I think, once I get to that part. Pink hair, yay, pink hair. Mine's kind of greeny blue and has been for a little bit. You can't see it great in this light, but it's like got greeny blue highlights for it. Which was interesting for Sirius. Sirius had blue hair for part of the videos and live streams. But it's fine. Just playing Remus. Usual story. I quite like this height of foam, so I'm kind of just cutting a long piece that height. It's quite good for my first knuckles. Indeed, the second knuckles actually as well. Apparently I've got longer fingers on top than I thought I did. God damn. It's because I need a middle knuckle bit. Okay. You can prove nothing. I think I'm going to do another video tonight. If I don't post, I can look back at it to improve my dancing. That sounds like a good shout. Like, why the heck not? I'm going to probably take the stuffing out again and just see how it fits. Because there's one thing I've learned from doing lots of fabric stuff, even if I'm not so good at doing the armour stuff yet, is that just keep trying it on. Because you will find that stuff doesn't fit. Unfortunately, I have to restuff and extra stuff all the time. Come on. Several pieces of stuffing in as well, which doesn't help. I can't find the end of the stuffing in this piece. Come on, stuffing. I can't find the end of it, and it's too far up to like get it, so I'm like pushing it down the wall. There we go. Right, let's try this on. Make sure it fits okay. Hey, that ain't bad. Hello? Hello? That is not bad. Right, I'm quite happy with that. That one's fine. So how many do I need in this one? I need 3, or do I need 2? Probably just 2 is fine. I'm trying to see like how, because obviously I've got technically 3 knuckles. 3. So I was trying to sort of see how much I'd need on that one, but to be honest, 2 should be okay. It gives me enough room to wiggle the big knuckle in the middle. Those 2 are staying on pretty nicely. So yeah, keep going with that. Of course, now I've got no stuffing in. Recreate the shape of my fingers again. I probably won't bother restuffing the first 2 fingers because they're fine. Me stuffing my glove. Why do I feel like this is going to be like me forever? Stuff the glove, stuff the glove. Make it kind of like my arm. Hopefully my arm's not that weirdly shaped. Let's try doing that a bit better. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a good Christmas, as well, have a good New Year and all that kind of stuff. I am back at work tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. Then I'm off again. So that's quite nice. It just means that like I would have sort of thought about doing a live stream like tomorrow, obviously because it's Wednesday, which usually our upload day. But unfortunately, I do have to work. I do think I need slightly different things for that though. Slightly too big now, geez. Oh yeah, let's test on my actual finger. The middle finger, not the index finger, you see it. There we go, that's better. Right. Hot glue. Hot glue, hot glue. Steamy, steamy hot glue. I'm not to burn myself, because you're an idiot. I'm not touched the goddamn hot glue, because you're an idiot. Myself to my phone. Yeah, I'm quite glad I have asbestos fingers sometimes. It's easier for things like that. Where I do decide I just want to glue myself to things. Hot glue strings. But yeah, I'm kind of leaving myself a little gap for my knuckle. Just a small. Trying to get them all roughly the even size. You see how that's got no stuff in it now, and that's kind of now got a bit of shape. The glove's just a base, really. But I think if I do the rest of my finger like that, I should be okay. It's working! It's working! Oh my goodness! More than I expected, to be honest. Oh, that's cute, Debs. See you soon, Lacey. I'll still be here, chopping away at things. Okay, take the ring off when you when you're trying to measure it and you're like, I've got a ring on. That's not what I measure, is it, on the ring finger? There we go. A little bit smaller. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good Christmas day. Hopefully you all had a nice time with friends and family. And hopefully most of you don't have to go to work. No. Our poor Blair and Luke work in the retail and hospitality industry, so they are both working over the whole period. I work in an office, so I'm not so bad. But I do work as admin for a security company, and it's our busiest time of year. So I am back in work tomorrow. And I love doing this morning, a little bit of work. Because it's busy, and I've got 4 days, I've had 4 days off. So with having 4 days off, it's like there's a lot of stuff to kind of do when I go back in. I'm trying to get a little bit caught up. But for now, cosplay. Because I was itching to get this started, to be honest. I wanted to give little Merle a bit of a shot. I think that's probably too small for that. You look at like the difference there and like the gap. I was like, I kind of want the gap to look the same on all of them. So I kind of want a slightly bigger piece of that. I've got a longer finger than I thought. Not quite that long though. Trims. So yeah, this is going to be the base for my Merle. So basically you need to make him look like it's a wooden arm. But it's a wooden arm that's kind of shaped to his arm, if that makes sense. So it needs to look relatively realistic. However, I can also, it's like it sort of grows and stuff as well, so it could have like vines and things on it. So I might do that with like wallpaper. It's a bit messy. But I do also want to kind of be able to move my fingers, which would be quite nice. It could benefit. I'm quite pleased with how this is working so far. Lot of glue everywhere. But yeah, this is kind of a light base layer, really. That I'm then going to kind of build on top of. But at least if I've got movable fingers, that would be a really good base to build off. Oh, you're on reception this week. Oh no, yes. That's a very good shout. Are you in pain? No, come back next week. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because you do kind of think if people are going to the dentist in like between Christmas and New Year, they're probably going to be in pain. More than likely. Okay, this little finger is stuffed really weird, so I need to even out that stuffing a little bit. Oh no, this is the bit where it's shorter. Okay. A bit shorter. Yeah, I'm totally just winging this. See how we get on, kind of thing. I would recommend it though, Deb, because it seems to be working pretty well with this craft foam. This craft foam is stuff as well you can heat, so kind of hoping that will play to my advantage. That's why I'm using my expensive craft foam and not just rock standard stuff from the shop. Some polyprops foam that I bought specifically for Cassandra and has done many other little things like this. Pretty good value, really, considering I bought one big set, I think, of like 3 different types of foam. I think it was like 35 quid or something. It was like a special offer. But I've got massive sheets of foam. So like that piece that I showed earlier of like the big craft foam is only about half a sheet anyway. So cut it down anyway downstairs. So you get some pretty massive sheets. You get one of like each thickness. So you've got one of like the 5mm, which is what I use for Cassandra's chest plate. You've got one of like the 1mm maybe or 2mm, this one. And you've got one of like 10mm, which is really thick. Unfortunately not very flexible. It'd be great for things like, say, leg guards or something maybe. I don't know, depends on how much you need to like move in it, I suppose. Aha, this piece now fits my little finger. You'd be surprised how many people are like, I chipped a tiny bit of tooth, I must get it fixed right this second. That seems really strange. Like, why would you? Like, I honestly presume they wouldn't be open. Except for emergencies. Because I can't imagine you're going to have that many dentists working. We've had our security guards obviously all working all over Christmas and New Year. Ow, 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 that really hurt. I got a really big bit of hot glue on my finger. Not concentrating. Oh. Ooh, yeah, okay. That might be I need to go run out of the cold water job. Yeah, that one's gonna be cold water. I'll be back! Apparently without trying to blister my finger. Ouchie. I don't need fingertips. Honest. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Okay. I think we've got all the fingers on. I think now best to do this a little bit. Let's turn the hot zones on off for now. It's getting really roasting. Maybe doing like the hand as one piece, and then sort of like all this bit, and then to my wrist. I've only got little hands, guys. Little hands. It's a little bit more round. I don't know whether that's going to come too far up my wrist and not give me enough movement, so I might chop it off a little bit. See how flexible it is? Super flexible. A little bit of work around this side. I don't really want it to overlap anything. So I don't want it to be super sharp edged, if that makes sense. Come on to the right. Right, so let's chop a little bit left. What if we run out halfway through these? I guess you've run out. Brilliant! It's quite a lot of hot glue here to manage, so I'm going to do it in 2 halves, I think. Right, let's try one. Push it up into it. Maybe. Pull, pull, pull. Let's try some more hot glue on it. And more glue in the glove, actually, from the foam. Let's set this piece in. And I shape it as I go. There we go. It's very warm. Very warm. Quite glad my hands are inside it. To be honest. But yeah, I have a gauntlet type thing. So then the next step is to see how far up my arm I can get it. So decide how far up my arm I want it to go. I quite want it to stretch beyond the glove a little bit. Fresh piece then. I'm going to get to big piece territory. Yeah, that new glue stick. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at this. I don't need to extend that far. Probably slightly below my elbow. I think canonically he had it chopped off at the elbow. So, but just for ease of movement, I put it onto slightly below. And a straight cut would always help. That's pretty good. So yeah, hopefully. However, let's try it on again to make 100% sure. Fitting of the glove of doom. Oh, all the stuff that will pull out again. Jeez. It's very warm. Yeah, I get in there. Guess how much stuffing I put in these gloves. I might be stuffing. Off you come. I do recommend it though as a technique. It seems to work. So it doesn't look the neatest on this side of it, but that's okay. I don't really need it to. I'm going to end up hiding a lot of the joints and stuff anyway. I more want flexibility. So I can still move my arm around. So that's it with no stuffing now. Big problem. Oh, sweet. It's a little bit of tightening like right there and stuff, like around the edges of stuff. A little bit of tidying. really not too bad. Hello, naughty children. Getting the pairing with you, found Stefan. Right here at the edges, it's like a little bit, I might have to like push that out a bit more. The fingers are fine though. Got movement, which is nice. I might end up redoing some of these drawings because obviously that is not terribly neat. I might do like a longer piece there. For a basic concept, really not too bad. Right about this edge, I kind of want to do a bit more. If it's there actually, it's just not set down properly. That's the difference. That's actually my right back. Ooh, toasty! Very toasty when you put your bare fingers on it. Oh yeah, okay, that's very cool. This has basically been a not burning herself episode. Yeah, let's not do that again. Let's do the stuff. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to leave it there because I keep burning myself. And with crafting, if you end up screwing up one too many times, you kind of go, I don't want to do this anymore. Just now. I am getting a blister on that first one as well. So I'm going to go and first aid myself. Hooray! So with that, I will leave you guys to it. I've got most of the glove done, so I'm pretty happy. I'm going to obviously tidy up a lot of the edges and tidy up a lot of the bits and pieces, but the base of it, I know now what to do and what not to do. So I'm quite happy with it. But I just need to stop burning myself. So I'm going to leave it there and have a little break. Because this is frustrating me now. I keep burning myself. Oh dear. Yeah, I know. Well, that's what you get when you don't really do much with hot glue and foam. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. And I will talk to you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed the little bonus live stream, because this is a little bit of a bonus. And I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.